The revolution is a yes or no concept. It's a show up or don't show up event. It's a die for the cause or stay at home situation. The longer you wait, the longer you sit on the fence, the longer you panic, and the longer you analyze if the masses are ready, the more chances life will pass you by. The person who says in 2025, the masses aren't ready, will say in 2075, fuck. The masses are completely fucked up now, the revolution would have only worked 50 years ago. Such is life for these irrational people. You will be left behind. Labeled an ignorvus, and called an illiterate Facebook zombie of the 21st century. You will be crowned and cited in history books following the revolution as a mentally insane human with absolutely zero knowledge. You will be featured in the newest insurance commercials as the "it's so easy even a Facebook user can do it." Your pathetic and memeful life will be classified as primitive and unexciting. Your children and your children's children will grow up knowing how pathetic you were and how wasteful your life was. Your reminiscences will evaporate into the clouds of mythos. You will be exterminated with all your illiterate brothers and sisters. You will die a nothing, and no one will ever care. Wikipedia says, in decision-making and psychology, decision avoidance refers to the deteriorating quality of decisions made by an individual, after a long session of decision-making. It is now understood as one of the causes of irrational trade-offs in decision-making. For instance, judges in court have been shown to make less favorable decisions later in the day than early in the day. Decision fatigue may also lead to consumers making poor choices with their purchases. There is a paradox in that, people who lack choices seem to want them and often will fight for them, yet at the same time, people find that making many choices can be, psychologically, aversive. It's bizarre then when people believe they can just avoid making any decisions, while typing and posting away in the comfort of their houses. The reason we need a revolution is because people are sedated in their houses. Hello. Wake the fuck up. The reason we need a revolution is because people are imprisoned on Facebook. Hello, wake the fuck up. Is anyone home? The revolution is knocking. Why aren't you answering? Bang. Bang. The revolution bangs on your door. It thumps on your soul. It agitates you in traffic. The truth is you just keep zoning it out. Open your front door, and look outside. We are all slaves. The most important number in the equation is you. You are the only variable that really matters. The rest of the equation is already created perfectly for you. If you fuck up your part, the entire equation will be out of alignment. Every fail in life can always be traced back to you. Life is already mathematically perfect. It's our job, or your job, to finish the final equation, the final solution, you. Even though life is very unequal, it's true that everyone has the same opportunity to learn mathematics. The excuses of our time are tiresome and lame. Yes, our world is unequal, but it's still not a real excuse. Sure, the fat man starts 100 meters in front of us, but what about tomorrow? What about Friday? What about a month from now? What about 10 years from now? It's entirely your fault for being a coward and not challenging the powers that control your life. Day by day, year by year, you just sit there and do nothing. There is nothing stopping you from protesting, from becoming more intelligent, more action-based, and there is nothing stopping you from stopping the fat man who gets to cheat the game of life. You have 100% everything he has. And you have to start believing this. Don't allow illusions and false identities to rule your life. You really have to go to war with yourself and the world. You have to go war with everything. You need to become a very serious, a very rational, a very action-oriented person who fucks shit up, so to speak. Fuck shit up for the rich because you work so hard, and you never freaking give up. Fuck shit up for the religious idiots because you are so relentless and never freaking stop. Don't stop reading, don't stop studying, actually read better and better, study more and more, grow yourself and keep building. You must be getting better each and every day. You must be pushing your limits. Attempting to transcend the material. Attempting to transcend your current self. Most of us need to start taking full responsibility for our lives. Is it the rich elite's faults we choose to post aimlessly on Facebook? Is it the stupid masses' fault we aimlessly choose to watch the presidential debates and junk TV? Or perhaps we are just freely bowing to the false paradigms and false identities that have been conditioned into us since forever? It's definitely not easy. But we all have to choose. It really is a free world. There's nothing stopping you from taking on the establishment. It's the fish in the tank who slammed against the glass her entire life, and when the glass is finally removed, she has been so programmed and conditioned that she doesn't notice the glass isn't even there anymore. I'm telling you, there is no glass. I'm telling the women of this world, you have what it takes. There's nothing there. Stop being afraid of running into a wall that doesn't even exist. I'm telling you, the glass doesn't exist. And you are the fish swimming in the tank. The more and more you are presented with the idea to join the revolution and you fail to act, the more and more this indecision eats away at you. The more it builds up inside, the more you resent it. The more it weighs down your every move. Sooner rather than later, you will find yourself completely weighed down and unable to move. The fat man may start 100 meters ahead of you in the race of life, but what does it matter if you never even decided to play? What good does it do, if you cannot even decide whether or not you want to play? You are stuck forever in the hell of decision-making. Trapped by your own mind. You never even entered the stadium of life. You never suited up and gave it a chance. You sat outside the stadium on Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Tinder, Instagram, TV, parties, clubs, couches, beds, and never gave it any real attempt. You never left your house. You never tried to win. You never raised a voice. You never questioned anything, when you should have questioned everything. You never read any books when you should have read them all. When you did read, you never gave it any real effort. Your dream state and read state were identical. No intensity, no effort, no rationality, and no life. Such is a zombie, and such is life. Caveman to zombie, that's the real curse of evolution. Intelligence is under attack. It is constantly being trolled. There are over 8 billion people who troll intelligence, almost the entire planet. There are 5 major religious institutions, including science, who are daily nuking the hell out of intelligence. They are actively protesting, campaigning and building a world where intelligence will no longer exist. Intelligence is on the brink of extinction. It's about to become the new dinosaur species of our forgotten minds. Imagine being an archaeologist and finding reason, mathematics, and intelligence hidden deep within the mind. How did they get there? Who put them there? Why haven't we seen them before? What happened to them? Who buried them? What happens if we start using them again? Are there any other fossils of the mind? Can you imagine being the one who makes these discoveries? Is archaeology of the mind not the greatest adventure? The Blue Phoenix. In closing, the Blue Phoenix is a serious group. I will be breaking my friends list down to about 8-9 solid people. Good riddance to all the rest. And have fun with watching the trolls 24/7. I'm sure you will be accomplishing a lot of great stuff. The Blue Phoenix will be starting small and building momentum with our creative strategies. The revolution has to be intelligent and rational. Above all, it has to ultimately be mathematical. Would anything else suffice? The Blue Phoenix is going to transcend this troll and emotional era of the movement, no longer a movement but a revolution. The truth is you've never spoken the word revolution in your life, and you will never have the guts to tell anyone that you are involved in one. For that reason, you will never be in one.